Please unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, Sophie. You're muted.
A very good evening to the Impressions Club Bangalore and members of Port Down Toastmasters Club and guests. The role of the Sergeant at Arms is a vital one in any organization. It encompasses not only maintaining order and decorum, but also ensuring the safety and security of all members. I am committed to upholding the highest standards of conduct and professionalism that this position demands. As the club sergeant at arms, I ask the members and guests to please put your phone on silent mode or on switched off mode. And please avoid going out or coming in when the speaker is speaking. With this introduction, let me hand over the proceedings to Toastmaster DTM Vidya Shenai to lead us in prayer. Over to Toastmaster Vidya Shenai.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sophie. Good evening, dear Toastmasters. Let us all pray together. Dear God, thank you for the gift of this joint meeting. Please grant us seamless connectivity. Bless our dear Toastmasters who made this happen. May we learn from each other and enjoy this enriching experience. May the force be with all of us.
Sophie, you could request the president to take over.
Yeah, thank you, DTM Vidya Shenai, for that melodious and meaningful prayer. Wish you all a great meeting, and I hand over the proceedings to Toastmaster Jagdish. Before that, we all should know who this Toastmaster Jagdish is, and I'm highly privileged to introduce Toastmaster Jagdish to all of us. Toastmaster Jagdish has been a Toastmaster for the last 4 years and a past president and current treasurer of iconic Toastmasters Club, a corporate club. He is the president of Impression Club at present. He is passionate about Toastmasters and is currently mentoring a number of his colleagues in this club. He is a mentor of a Gavel Club. His hobbies include traveling and watching thrillers. He has participated and completed the Oxfam 50-kilometer walk 4 times in a row. He has completed his first path in the pathways innovative planning, and he is pursuing the second path. Don't you all think that Port Town Toastmasters Club is highly privileged to have a joint meeting with the club where he is the president? Over to the president, Toastmaster Jagdish.
Jagdish, may I request you to switch on your camera? I'm not able to spotlight you. Neither am I able to remove the spotlight that seems to have disappeared from the screen for me. So unless
I
can...
Are you able to hear me?
I'm able to hear.
Yes,
Vijay,
yes.
Okay,
I'm the co-host, okay? Yes.
Okay, I don't know, I'm having some issues with Zoom. I tried logging in with my laptop, but I have to log in with my phone. So I'm having some issues, so I'm unable to switch on my camera, unfortunately. I'm just still trying, trying to see if something can be done.
All right.
Thank you for the introduction. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I officially open meeting number 214 of the Impressions Toastmasters Club and the meeting number 159 of the Port Trust Toastmasters Club. So what does summer indicate to all of us? When we were children, it indicated holidays. Even though the sun was high in the sky, we still used to go out and play because we loved the sun at that time. And it was freedom for us. No studies, nothing to do, just play or go visit your relatives, stay there for a couple of months, and then come back to your home. There was not an iota of study mentioned in those holidays. Today's children and today's parents, the summers are different because we tend to join these different courses that come with summer. And we also plan for some holidays with our family, friends, and kids. One such trip which I recently took was to this beautiful place called Ooty over the weekend. And you can imagine that the whole of Kerala, the whole of Karnataka were on the road. And it took hours together to reach a place. So I realized that summers have changed because everybody wants a break and everybody is on the road. But nevertheless, what changes your mind is the place that you visit, the environment that you are in, the weather change that happens when you are putting a heater in Ooty and sleeping in the night. That's when you realize, okay, I think I've come to this magical place, which does not tell me anything about summer, but is more closer to winter. The same way, Toastmasters has gone through many summers, and we are in the 100th year or the 100th summer, where we are celebrating 100 years of achievements, 100 years of people gaining so much from Toastmasters and reaching greater heights in the professional journey as well as the personal journey. Toastmaster envisages us and believes that your leadership, it helps in building your leadership abilities and your speaking abilities. And this is what we all come and meet every Thursday to learn from each other. With that, I just want to check if we have any guests in today's meeting, if you can introduce yourself. You can unmute and introduce yourself.
Good evening, Toastmaster Jagdish. This is Anil BV, and I was into Toastmasters in Sulya Toastmasters Club. Right now, I have visited the joint meeting here in Mangalore. I work at AJ Institute of Engineering Technology as a professor. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Anil, for joining the meeting. We look forward for you to joining us again when we meet next week. Thank you for joining. Anybody else who's there as a guest?
Hi, Toastmaster Jagdish. This is Purnima. I'm a member of OTT club, online club, and I wanted to experience this club, so I'm here today.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for joining this joint meeting. And welcome to the meeting. Anybody else who wants to introduce yourself?
Yes, hi, this is Nikita. I am from Ethna Block Toastmasters Club from Division G. I am the president of the club currently. So I got to know about this, and Malini ma'am has invited me to this meeting. So thank you, ma'am, for the invite. And nice to meet everyone, and looking forward to the session. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Nikita. Thank you for joining us today. Okay. So do you have any other guests? Otherwise, we can.
She's
Yes,
not a
good.
guest, but she is a special person, a program quality director, distinguished Toastmaster Savita Salyan, who is our own member, has joined, but I think we can accord a
Yes, yes,
special welcome.
definitely, definitely.
Thank you, Mali ma'am.
What do you-
Yeah. I'm the member of this club, as Mali ma'am said. I'm not a guest. So, hello everyone. Nice to see everyone. Yeah. Hello.
Thank you so much, distinguished
Yes.
Toastmaster Savita ma'am, for joining the meeting. I know you're a member of this club and part of the joint meeting, but it's a privilege for both the clubs to have you in today's meeting. Welcome to the meeting.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Actually, I'm in another meeting which had to start at 7. So, I'm in both the meetings waiting for them to come in. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining. Anyone else? Other
I can see for
Otherwise,
Rajendra. Yes.
Yes, yes. Good evening, Toastmaster Jagdish. This is
Good evening.
Rajendra here. This is my second visit to the, this platform. I'm in the state police. I'm additional super of police, Dakshina Kannada, presently. I'm here in Mangalore now. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Rajendra, for joining us today, and welcome again to the meeting. And we look forward for you to join us again in upcoming meetings. But thank you for joining.
Thank you, sir. Thanks.
There is one plus nod. I don't know. It's okay to continue, I think.
Okay. So this person is a VP PR of the club, and she is one of the most energetic members of the club, and you can see her always with a smile. Without much ado, please welcome our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Trisha Laura D'Souza. Over to you, Toastmaster Trisha.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jagdish, for that kind introduction. One of the things that you mentioned about summer reminded me of a cartoon. It's quite a clever cartoon, and I would like to read it out to all of you. It says, "Dear son, please go to settings, display, brightness, and reduce it. It's too hot to handle." And the son replies, "I have not changed any settings. Please go to your settings and increase the number of trees, reduce carbon emission levels, and so on. Basically switch to human mode from auto mode." That is a very, very clever cartoon that was sent on my family group. With that, I say good evening, fellow Toastmasters. I was chatting with a friend the other day when I asked her one of my favorite questions. "So when are you coming to Mangalore?" She said, "I'd rather be in the Bangalore heat than be in the Mangalore heat." Any conversation these days always includes the weather and has mumbles and grumbles and a bottomless pit of dehydration. But I've begun a little bit of a new strategy. I never think about how hot it is. I try to embrace the humidity and work around ways that work for me. In the process, I discovered some interesting solutions. I started with using an ice roller on my face as a morning routine. It quite helps with making your day a little cooler or seem a little cooler. I began making a load of mint lime, pomegranate juice, and kept a stock of watermelon in the fridge at all times. And best of all, these small adjustments is making my summer just a little more delightful. Throughout this meeting, I ask you to think of some smile-worthy discoveries that you've made to make your summer a little better. While you put on your revelation hats, I introduce to you the role takers for the day. We have two incredible speakers for the day, Distinguished Toastmaster Malini Hebbar and Vice President Education Toastmaster Sangeeta Fernandez, who will be evaluated by Distinguished Toastmaster Geeta Pereira and Toastmaster Nimisha, respectively. Our general evaluator for the day is Toastmaster Nasir Hussain, and his tag team includes Toastmaster Davin Pinto as the timer, Toastmaster Sophie Zacharias as our counter, and Distinguished Toastmaster Vidya Shanoy as the grammarian. Toastmaster Vijay Prabhudevan will be replacing Toastmaster Sapna as our topic master for the day. I request Ma'am Vidya to share the word of the day.
Well, thank you, TMOD Trisha. If there's one thing that hasn't changed about summer, it is that summers are sunny. And that is the word for the day. The word for the day is sunny. And there are two ways in which you can use it. It's an adjective. You can use it as with reference to the weather and say it's a beautiful sunny day. Or you could use it with reference to human temperament and say she has a sunny disposition. So use the word for the day. Enjoy.
Thank you, Ma'am Vidya. Malini ma'am was kind enough to say that I'm also always smiling, and I would love to stick with that sunny disposition all the days going forward. We move on in the meeting with our first speaker. I request Distinguished Toastmaster Geeta Pereira to share the objectives of her speech.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Now we have DTM Malini's speech. She has taken up engaging humor as her path, and she's on level 2, and her speech is mentoring speech. Objectives of the purpose of this project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions mentoring. The purpose of this speech is for the member to share some aspects on the previous experience as a protege. Time, 5 to 7 minutes. All the best, DTM Malini.
Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Geeta Pereira. Distinguished Toastmaster Malini Hebbar. I'm a clay model. I'm a clay model. Distinguished Toastmaster Malini Hebbar.
Toastmaster of the day, Trisha Lara D'Souza, other Toastmasters and guests. Believe me, this particular project of Pathways is a humbling experience. If you ask me why, I will give you an explanation. If at all, you are one of those who thought, okay, I'm a self-made woman without giving any responsibility to your Almighty, this particular project will prove you wrong. It will make you think of all those instances when you had invisible influences shaping you, molding you, be it as a speaker, be it as a leader. Well, these are the mentors, and they could be from Toastmasters, they could be outside Toastmasters, beginning with my mother, who gave birth to me, to my daughters to whom I gave birth, beginning with total strangers, moving on to chanced acquaintances, and maybe close coterie of friends. Innumerable people have shaped me, and that is why if Descartes said, I think, therefore I am, I say, I have a mentor, therefore I am a speaker. So for you, I am a clay model shaped and molded by various people. I begin with my mother, who initiated me into stage performances, and my father, who made me fall in love with the mic, making me take up many projects of speaking even when I was a mere child. If my mother taught me how to dance, I still remember the episode of Sita asking Rama, rather cajoling Rama, to go and look for that deer. Kannare, Kandena. She taught me fancy dress, where I went as Koravanji, and I said, Butyo, Butti, Butyo, Butti, Amma, Butti, Kukeke, Sita, Tamora, Elaite. You see, she showed me how to use my body without inhibitions. Well, was I perfect in my body language because of this kind of training that I got in my childhood? Oh, no. When I became a mother of 3 daughters, I realized that one of their favorite pastimes was to imitate me. One day I entered the bedroom and I saw my daughters imitating me. And my second daughter had something like a mic in her hand, and she was standing like this, and she said, "Ladies and gentlemen," and on seeing me, she stopped speaking. And I asked her, what is it that you're doing, Manju? "I'm imitating you, Amma," she said. I told her, "Yes, I know that you were imitating me, but why was my arm in this manner?" She said, "That's how you stand, Amma," she told me. I didn't like it at all. Well, I just gave her a cold look and I moved out of the scene. And later on, I even called her and scolded her. I asked her, "How can you say that I stand in that manner?" But that same evening, my cousin came home and I had compared his son's first birthday, and my daughters had sung, danced, and all that. So all of us were highly excited to watch the CD. Now the CD was played on the TV, and the very first glimpse of Malini Hebbar in bright red sari with an arm in this manner, "Ladies and gentlemen." Now, my daughters, as they say, the child is the father of man, turned out to be my mentors in correcting my body language. I knew that I should not stand in that limp manner. If this is about one of the 3 V's, the visual aspect, what about the vocal variety? It is not necessary that mentoring comes in formal platforms. Well, this was when I had been to one of the nursing institutions here for their investiture ceremony. And there, after my speech, the priest, who was the director of the institution, walked up to me and he said, "Ma'am, you spoke well, but, with every but, a bit of my heartbeat skipped and I waited patiently. And then he said, "You were a bit, and he dropped the bomb, monotonous." Again, I didn't like it at all. But the next day, I got the recording of my own speech, because those were the days when Toastmasters sent their recorded speeches for international contests. And it was in the video. We did not have WhatsApp and things like that to record our own voice. And when I listened to my own speech, I realized how monotonous I was. Well, if these were from people outside Toastmasters, within Toastmasters, I feel the apparently not very important roles, that is of the tag team, timer, counter, grammarian. Those are the ones who mentor us. The timer mentors us with the 3 flags, because if we do not know when to stop, it is even worse than not knowing how to stop. Our counter will speak to us about our verbal crutches. The grammarian, of course, tries to improve our language. But I truly feel that it is the evaluator who hits the nail on the head and tries to improve us in our performance. And I remember distinguished Toastmaster Zita telling me that I had unnecessary smiles on my face Imagine somebody saying, don't smile that much when you speak. But when I observed one of my videos, I came to know that, yes, even when I speak about somber topics, I tend to have a smile on my face, maybe because of the Bharatanatyam training. So Toastmasters, we have to learn from others and we have to look at that Johari window and we have to spot our strengths and weaknesses, and there is no other platform, absolutely no other platform that will give us this kind of mentoring. No wonder Toastmasters upholds the value of mentoring, and no other platform in this world does that. And I remain indebted to Toastmasters for that. Back to you, Tia Modi.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Malini Hebbar. This speech also reminds me of one of the shows that I watch in which there is a child and he's given a project in school saying, who is your, write about your role model. And he gets so confused because he talks to all the members in his family and he's so disappointed because he can't think of just one role model because everyone has their own shortcomings. So he decided to talk about how he wants to learn from each one. But it's a funny show. So he got an F in the project because he was supposed to talk only about one role model. Back to the audience for our summer loving. I want three of you to tell me about your Beat the Heat revelation. I'm saying three of you because I want to split it throughout the meeting. So I request three of you to come forward and tell me about a revelation that you've had for the season. Yes, Ma'am Vidya.
Take frequent cold water showers.
Yes,
Don't use soap. Don't use soap.
Just a wash.
Yes.
Yes, I
Yes.
agree 100%. Anyone else for a Beat the Heat solution?
Store water in clay pots and drink them, not from the fridge.
Oh, yes, that is a very good solution. My husband has been asking for a clay pot and I still haven't given him one. That reminds me. Anyone else?
Have some majige every day in the afternoon.
That's a very good one too. A little bit of mint in it will not hurt, but yes, some really good majige.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, dear Toastmaster, for your
TMOD Toastmaster Vijay Prabhudevan also offered. So you have four of us.
four of you. Yes, awesome. Yes, sir.
If you want to go out, plan your any meetings or outside program, don't plan between 11 to 4. Plan either before 11 or after 4 so that you can beat the heat by this way.
Correct. Schedule it according to the time of day. That is a very good solution and extremely practical as well. Thank you so much, sir. All right. Thank you, dear Toastmasters. We move on to our second speaker. I request Toastmaster Nimisha to share the objectives of her speech.
Thank you very much, Madam Toastmaster. Good evening, Mr. General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So the next speaker tonight is attempting her level 2 project 1 from the leadership development pathway. The purpose of this project is for the speaker to observe her time management patterns. The duration of the speech is 5 to 7 minutes, and I'll present my report when the general evaluator calls for it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nimisha. Toastmaster Sangeeta Fernandez, Time Warriors, Toastmaster Sangeeta Fernandez.
How many of you in the past few days have said this? I don't have any time. I'm too busy. Well, most of us would have definitely said this, if not in the past few days, then in the past few months. Good evening to you, Trisha, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and guests. We are all time warriors, fighting struggling to keep up with time. Time is what we want the most, but use the worst. The bad news is time flies. Well, there's a good news. You are the pilot. When I was in my teens, I dreamt of driving a car, but I didn't know how to drive. And as you know, you have to go for driving classes in order to get a driving license. My excuse? I'm studying. I have no time. I am too busy. And time, as you know, flew. That's when my father told me, either you get a driving license or you won't get a car. That's when I decided to enroll myself into a driving school, went through the exercise of getting my driving license. As you all know, just getting a driving license does not help you to actually drive on the roads, especially in Mumbai traffic. When I took the car out the first day, I just went out of my building and that's it. I stopped. A passerby who was driving had to take my car back into the building. I refused to drive further. Neither was I interested in taking time out to go and practice driving. 2 months passed the same way. My uncle decided to take me for driving on Saturdays and Sundays. I had no excuse as it was a holiday. With trial and error, I slowly gained confidence and learned driving. I am grateful that I took time out to do so, because today I enjoy driving and love taking long road trips. Do not wait. The time will never be just right. Start where you stand, with whatever tools you have in your hands, and as you move along, you will get better. Life is full of challenges. Plan your daily activities, however small they are. You will always find the time to do it if you plan for it. What is the first thing that you need to do when you need to go on with your plan? A very simple thing. You need to get up in the morning and move out of your bed. That's the first thing that you have to do. Then put up that sunny smile and say to yourself, no matter what happened yesterday or the day before, today is my day and I am going to make it awesome. Children nowadays were not like how we were. They have a plan set. The university they want to join, the colleges they want to attend, the coaching class they want to enroll in, the entrance exams that they want to write, everything pre-planned. Well, when I was younger, there was no counseling. There was no one to encourage us to do anything, no career guidance whatsoever. I enjoyed science, took up BSc, then did my B.Ed, and finally entered into the teaching profession, which I really enjoyed. Somewhere along the line, my principal and colleagues told me, why don't you do your MSc with correspondence? You know my excuse. I have no time. I'm too busy teaching. When in reality, I had plenty of it and somehow wasted it. Someday is a disease which will take your dreams to the grave along with you. That's when I realized I need to do something and pursued my post-graduation degree when my son was all of 2 years old, and I wrote my second year final exams when I was expecting my daughter. That's when I realized once you make a plan and you really want it to work, you will definitely make the time for it. When I resigned from teaching, I had plenty of time at my hand. So I decided to take up yet another challenge of overcoming my fear of public speaking. So what's the best thing to do? Join Toastmasters, which I did 2 years ago. There's no looking back since then. Planning, preparing, practicing speeches, taking up roles takes a lot of time. But thanks to the resource material at Basecamp and my wonderful and encouraging friends at Toastmasters, I have now completed one path and I'm already on my second path. It's by experience that I realized we all have to keep a goal in mind, plan, and take time to work on it. The challenge is not to manage time, but to manage myself. Because time and tide waits for no one. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Trisha.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sangeeta Fernandez. Even I had a few struggles with time in the recent past, and I had such a long list of things to do. And then I decided one day that I won't concentrate on the entire list. Just like you said, you have to do it one step at a time. So I started with just ticking off one of those tasks in a day. I assigned one day, one task, and it's actually been working well. And now I'm back into Toastmasters and I'm being active here. It's really helping. All right, Toastmaster Davin Pinto, I request you for the timers report.
Yeah, the timer report for the speakers. Malini ma'am has taken 7 minutes 15 seconds and Sangeeta ma'am has taken 7 minutes 17 seconds. So both qualified.
All right. Thank you so much. The voting link will be sent at the end of the meeting, so you can vote for all the categories at once. Okay, time to get some more solutions. I hope all of you have been racking your brains for the Beat the Heat solutions. I request somebody else to give me some of your solutions. Yes, I can see Geeta ma'am. Geeta ma'am, you raised your hand.
Yes, I raised, yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead,
So
ma'am.
you're okay. The same question is the same.
The question is the same throughout this
Okay,
meeting.
I was just waiting for the question. Yeah.
Sorry.
So,
Throughout the meeting,
I think, it's a great thing to wear cottons, which really helps you to remain cool.
Yes.
Especially in a place like Mangalore, which is very humid.
Yeah, being in the fabric industry, I totally relate and I totally understand.
Yeah.
So
I think it's time to put all our silk in the boxes.
Yes,
and
definitely. Sophie ma'am, I think you had a solution as well. No? No. Anyone else who has a way to beat the heat this summer? Sangeeta ma'am? Yeah.
Yeah. One thing is change our attitude, first of all. You cannot do anything about the heat. So rather than complaining about it, you know that it's going to be there anyway. So might as well change our attitude. That's our reaction towards it. So whatever ways you have said, I liked Geeta's advice and follow it definitely. One thing is, no matter how you look, it doesn't matter. Wear loose cotton clothes. Forget about style. Comfort is more important. And especially, I think we get wiser when we get older. When we are younger, we think about style first, most uncomfortable. But as we grow older, we start thinking of comfort first. So I think the clothes, and of course, Trisha, what you said about the coolers to drink. True, I also follow the same.
Awesome. Yes, I absolutely agree. Loose fit is the best fit right now. Okay, we move on to the table topic section. Our topic master for the day is an ERP consultant, Vice President membership of Impressions Club Bangalore, Area Director of Division B4, District 121. His hobbies include reading books, running. He lives in Bangalore with his wife, a son, and mother. Over to you, Toastmaster. I'm so sorry, just 1 minute. Toastmaster Vijay Prabhudevan.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Trisha, for your lovely introduction. Good evening, Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters and guests. This is the second session, which is called the table topic session, which is also called impromptu session. Impromptu is nothing but give your speech without any preparation for the benefit of guest. We just had one session, which is prepared session. Prepared session is nothing but a 5 to 7 minute speech prepared by the members, the help of mentors. But this session is without preparation. Give your speech for 2 minutes. But by participating in this session, you will be it will be helpful for your personal life as well as professional life, which takes 1 to 2 minutes time. At 1 minute, the timer will show the green card. At the 1 minute, end of 1 minute and 30 seconds, the timer will show yellow card. At 2 minutes, he will show the red card. You will be given 30 seconds grace period of time. One tip from my side for this session is that please use OBC here also. O is nothing but interesting opening, and continue the body using the topics given to you. And the conclusion, you give an impactful one message to the audience. So with that, let us get into the table topic session. Right now, I want any one volunteer to come forward to take up the session. If any Toastmaster or any guest also. Any volunteers are not coming forward, I will choose anyone.
Dr. Anil BB has raised his hand.
Okay.
Dr. Anil has raised his hand.
The topic goes like this. Time is precious. Waste it wisely. Time is precious. Waste it wisely. Your time starts now, Anil.
Dr. Anil, you are muted. Please unmute yourself.
Toastmaster of the day and all my dear Toastmasters, good evening to you all once again. The topic that is given to me is time is very precious and waste it wisely. I would like to put it in this way. Take the time wisely, then it will be obviously wasted wisely. Use the time as though that you are living for the next day, but you do the duty as if you are living forever. In that way, like you feel that you're taking the time into granted, so that you're spending the time, so you feel that the time is wasted. Generally, we have the notion as teachers, because it's my profession. I feel that always advice comes to the students that make use of your time very wisely, so that you study well and write your exams, and after that you will score very well and your life will be settled. But large majority of the students, that what they do here is the other way around. They don't spend the time very wisely with us inside the classroom, but they get into very good companies with their skill sets, what they develop in their life. Maybe it is the thing that what we can think of. I think of make use of the time wisely, but they are wasting it in another way. I think it matters to the context what you have given. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Anil. We just had from Speaker 2, Sangeeta, also about the time, how the time is precious. And you also emphasized, apart from Trisha is collecting all the information for how to beat the heat. And both of you also spoke about time. This is the good takeaway for all of us. Thank you so much, Dr. Anil, for coming forward and giving your first table topic speech. Let me go to the second. Before that, let us all give a round of applause to Dr. Anil. Let me go to the second table topic session speech. Before that, anyone volunteering to give the speech? Can I call GE Toastmaster Nazir Hussain? Thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
GE.
sir. Toastmaster Vijay.
If opportunity does not knock, build a door. If opportunity does not knock, build a door. Over to GE Toastmaster Nazir Hussain.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vijay Prabhudevan, table topic master, dear guests. Very truly said, opportunity doesn't knock, open your own door. Life gives you more opportunities. We are in our own way. Sometimes we go according to our attitude and reject so many things. And when the time passes, we realize, yes, we missed one of the best opportunity which I had. Many times it has happened to me also in life. A few things as a businessman, few projects came to me, but due to my arrogance, that time I was doing well, I just rejected it. But within few years, I found out that was one of the golden opportunity. But that did not stop me to do that. I invented my own brand and product. I thought this is my door. Let me open it. And then I started marketing it. And it made really wonders. And down the lane, after a few years, this became a golden gate. And some entrepreneur, startup bought my product and they changed their name and they are doing very well. But that is how you should open the opportunity. Yes, nevertheless, we are all human beings, make mistakes. When you get an opportunity, think twice and grab it because opportunity only knocks at once. It will not repeat again and again. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nazir Hussain. Actually, opportunities are everywhere. Our mindset is blocking us. You rightly said that with your personal example, that how we should grab the opportunity. Thank you so much. Let us all give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Nazir Hussain. Thank you so much. Let me go to the third topic. Can I invite Toastmaster Nikita to take up the third topic?
Yes, I can go for it.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nikita. The topic goes like this. The road to success is always under construction. The road to success is always under construction. Over to you, Toastmaster Nikita.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vijay, for that wonderful topic. The road to success is always under construction. So whenever we face something in life, or if we are being motivated or do something, we always think about what is at the other end, the success of that. But it's not like we definitely need to have a goal in our life, but we also need to think about the path which we are going through about it. We might face some obstacles, there might be some challenges. It's not that all rosy path will not be there. It will be rocky, there will be some obstacles and full of rocks. You can't imagine how the path goes. So it's like always in an under construction way, but it always is a beautiful the way how you perceive it. So whenever we face those challenges, obstacles, doesn't feel that, okay, this is the end, I'm going to give up. No, that's not the point. All those points you will not able to find at that time that there is an opportunity ahead. Unless and until you go through it, then only you'll be able to understand what the opportunity lies ahead of that. So I think each one of us always have to make sure that whenever we are stuck upon something, don't let it go. But we also need to strive and hard work again and again to make sure that we succeed on it. And I think finally we'll be able to meet that success and it will be glorious for us. Thank you, and back to Toastmaster, Tabletop Master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nikita. Sky is the limit for us to get improved day by day. You rightly pointed out it's a good takeaway for all of us. Let's all give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Nikita. Now, let me call Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Trisha, to give her the fourth topic. Life is not matter of milestone, but of moments. Life is not a matter of milestone, but of moments. Toastmaster Trisha.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, dear Toastmasters. I completely agree that life is full of moments because there are so many people who tell us right from our childhood, okay, you have to aim to be so and so, you have to look at the whole picture. And as I'm getting through life now, I'm learning so many different things that you sort of have to break it down. It's not just about the big picture. It's about what builds the bigger picture. So it's about the smaller pieces of the puzzle. So let's say you're having a good day, you add a bigger piece to the puzzle, but you're having a not so good day. And at that time, I say, don't stop, just pause, take a moment. It's okay to do so. And then you'll figure it out, because the day after that, you'll have a better idea of how to fix a bigger picture, bigger piece of that puzzle to make the bigger picture. So the milestone is always waiting for you, but maybe that milestone is not just one. It's a block of several milestones that are waiting for you, and the journey throughout has to matter, and the journey will give you a better memory of the entire puzzle. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Trisha. Right now, I'm also practicing gratitude, reflecting what's happening on every day, what we are achieving, instead of seeing always the big picture. Thank you so much for bringing that clarity into this topic. Thank you so much. Let us all give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Trisha.
Thank you.
Now, let me call guest Purnima. Purnima, can you able to give your table topic speech?
Yeah, I will try to master.
Thank you. The journey is important than destination, Toastmaster Purnima. The journey is important than the destination, Toastmaster Purnima.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vijay. I completely agree with the topic. The journey is more important than the destination. The destination is only one, but the paths to the destinations are various. There are various ways. And unless you tread one path, you will not know how that path is. We should always be enjoying the journey rather than keeping the goal in mind. So once you enjoy the journey, you will be rest assured that the destination, you will reach the destination. So we should learn to enjoy the journey. We live in the moment every day and enjoy each and every moment. That's more important. So life is not just about your goals and other things, but the journey matters. That's my take. Thank you, Toastmaster Vijay.
Thank you, Purnima. The process is more important than the results. or the goal, automatically it will happen. Results will happen if you take care of the process. Thank you so much, Purnima. Let us all give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Purnima. Can I call Toastmaster Preeti to take up this topic? Toastmaster Preeti, can you come on stage?
Sir, I don't think I'll be comfortable in this session. Maybe sometime later, if it's not a.
Try one or two
do
sentences.
it. So,
Try one or two sentences.
okay, fine, sir. I'll do it. I'll try.
Yeah, nothing harm in trying. I will give you a simple topic. The topic goes like this: when life gives you lemon, make lemonade. Toastmaster Preeti. When life gives you lemon, make lemonade.
Make lemonade.
Yes.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Life is definitely not a bed of roses. So I accept life as it comes. It may not come to you in the shape you want or the manner how you expect it to. But whatever comes your way, accept it with all earnestness because you don't know what lies ahead of you. Today, it may be just one block of something that you're seeing, but tomorrow it may be molded into something which you all longed for. It's not visible today, but tomorrow it may be a perfect art piece that you longed for. So whatever comes your way, I mean, even if life gives you lemon, accept it because you don't know what lies ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Preeti. You spoke very well, even though you.
I was not at my best. I'm sorry, my video is off. Apology. Same.
No. Yeah, it's okay. You have to come to the stage. That is very, very important than having hesitant mind. You spoke very well. Let us all give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Preeti.
Thank you.
Can I call Toastmaster Nimisha?
Vijay Prabhudevan, is it okay to stop at 6? We generally don't go beyond 4.
But time is exceeded, then.
Yes, I think we need to because we generally take only 90 minutes of the meeting.
Sure. Thank you so much, all the table topic speaker. Let me hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Trisha.
Thank you so much, Vijay sir, for those table topics that also makes us think a lot. All right, I hand over the next segment of the meeting to our General Evaluator, Toastmaster Nasir Hussain.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, my apologies. I joined the late meeting because due to confusion of timing. Usually we meet at 8. That was there in my mind. I was not aware it started at 7. My apologies, sincere apologies. Nevertheless, the game should move on. A lovely audience, lovely role players. Let me start with the first session of our evaluation. The first evaluator for the first speaker, DTM Malini Hebbar, is DTM Geeta Pereira. Can you please read out the evaluations of this first speaker?
Yes, sure. Good evening again, fellow Toastmasters, and especially the speaker, DTM Malini Hebbar. DTM Malini, today you stole the show with a relatable topic. The topic was about mentoring, and all of us could relate so well to that. Congratulations on selecting a topic which every audience, all the audience could enjoy. Today, I'm going to evaluate you by dividing my evaluation into 2 parts. That will be the content and the delivery. Even though they say content is the king, but I feel delivery is the queen, definitely. So coming to the content, even before you began the speech, the title itself was attention grabbing. I am a clay model. The title says, shows your resilience to learn, to grow. And coming to the introduction of a speech has the structure of the speech has three parts: the introduction, body, and conclusion. And coming to the introduction, you spoke all about your gratitude towards your parents. You told us about how your mom helped you with the drama and your father helped you to go on stage. Coming to the body is the main thing which gives value to the speech. Your body was like a trifle pudding layered with cream and custard and fruits. You are an exceptional speaker. You have great language skills. So you had good words and phrases like humbling experience, invisible influences, chanced acquaintances. This made your speech very rich. And also you told us about your personal experiences, which added credibility to your speech. The conclusion was, child is a father of a man. So you're willing to learn not only from your parents, but even from your children. That showed your flexibility. Coming to the delivery of your speech, you are definitely good at drama. No doubt. You danced on the stage. You told us about your Koravanji. You told us about the dance of Rama and Sita. So you are a thespian. So that makes your speech not just a speech. It is a drama, and you made it alive. And the second part is your voice. You had the highs and lows, and you were constantly keeping the audience engaged. But with all this, you have a top A-class speech, but I would like to give you one suggestion. I wanted you to end your speech with a little bit of a thump, because we are all Toastmasters here, and many of us, we do not have mentors. So I wanted you to tell all of you, go for it, get a mentor. All in all, a great speech. And every time you speak, everybody wants to follow your type of speaking. So kudos to you and congratulations. All the best.
Well, Nityam, Geeta, it was wonderful evaluations. The way you started on OBC, opening body, and the conclusion, you have evaluated each and every point very clinically. I don't have to add anything on your thing, but however, a speech, which was, with your permission, I would like to say that a speech which concludes with a great message will always be inspiring to each and everyone. I think that is the one small suggestion from my end. Otherwise, a great speech and a great evaluation. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to both of them. Let's move ahead for the second evaluation, for the second speaker of the day. The evaluator is Toastmaster Nimisha Verma. Can we have this evaluation report, Toastmaster Nimisha?
Thank you, Mr. General Evaluator. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, guests, and of course, Toastmaster Sangeeta. Oh my God, what a fabulous speech you've presented today on a topic that resonates with everyone. Indeed, time and tide wait for none. I loved that you opened the speech with such great energy and enthusiasm. You outrightly asked a question. How many of you have said, I don't have time, I'm too busy? I thought that question with such a powerful voice captivated me. I'm sure it captivated the audience. So very well done. Secondly, I love your ability to tell stories, Toastmaster Sangeeta. Throughout your speech, you used various anecdotes from your life. To name a few, your childhood story of getting your DL, your driver's license, your story on how there was no guidance when you were younger on career, and of course, when you took up your further degree, when you were pursuing your teaching, right? So through these stories, what I felt, you reveal different personas about Sangeeta. As an audience, I got to know who Sangeeta is really as a person. And I thought that's a great ability in a speaker to be able to reveal more about themselves, because that's the best way in which you can establish the connect with the audience. So again, fabulous job, Toastmaster Sangeeta. Two things I'd like to recommend to you to maybe take your speech to the next level. Firstly is your body language. Now, while you have a powerful voice and a very engaging style of speaking, I thought that for the most part in your speech, especially when you were addressing the generic parts of the speech, your hands were clasped And I thought you used too much of gestures also sometimes, like with every sentence. I don't think you need gestures, because somewhere I feel that that takes away the attention from what you're saying, right? So it can be a little distracting. So maybe try to relax your gestures, and so that the focus can be more on what you're saying, especially when it is an important topic like this. Secondly, Toastmaster Sangeeta, if you could work on the structure of your speech. Now, what do I mean by that? Of course, you began with a great question, captivated the audience with that story. But immediately after that, you made your speech very generic about how children these days have everything planned, and it was different in your time, right? So you may want to probably structure your speech in such a way where you reveal all the aspects of your story, and when you come towards the end, then you make it generic, then you start leaving the audience with that call to action. I think that will stick more with the audience. But overall, Toastmaster Sangeeta, you are a fabulous speaker, great energy, powerful voice, lots of clarity, and great storytelling, all the elements to make you a great speaker. If you work on your body language and your structure of the speech, I'm sure you'll elevate your game of speaking. Thank you for a wonderful speech.
Wow, Toastmaster Nimisha, your evaluation was very evaluative. It is very, very, I mean, what to say. You have connected each and every dot of the speaker. You have given all the points, how to start the meeting, what honestly it is the value of the speech goes when you share your own personal stories. That is where Toastmaster is all about. That is where you are more comfortable while delivering the speeches. That you are very well connected. And otherwise, she has, I think, secured each and every mark in the speech. But as you all has mentioned us, her clasping of hands and the body language movement was too aggressive, but that was you clinically mentioned it to her. But nevertheless, to take the good message and the good evaluation for both of you, please give us both of them a great round of applause. Well, now let's move to the next session. Let us have the track team report. The timer of the day, Toastmaster David Pinto. Can you just share the timer's report in detail?
Thank you for inviting me once again. The timer report for the evaluators, Geeta ma'am has taken 3 minutes 12 seconds, and Toastmaster Nimisha has taken 3 minutes 5 seconds.
What about table topics?
Yeah, the table topic report. Dr. Anil has taken 1 minute 30 seconds. Nasir Hussain has Toastmaster Nazir has taken 1 minute 31 seconds. Toastmaster Nikita has taken 1 minute 24 seconds. Toastmaster Trisha has taken 1 minute 25 seconds. Toastmaster Purnima has taken 1 minute 1 seconds. And Toastmaster Preeti has taken exact 1 minute. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster David, for your clear detailed report. Let us go to the R counter of the day, Toastmaster Sophia. Yeah, may I have the report, please? I think you have to unmute, please. You're still muted. Can you unmute, please? Toastmaster Sophia, we can't hear you. Yes, now you're unmuted.
Now? Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Thank you. A very good evening again to all my fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am the accounter of today's meeting. And now what is the purpose of an accounter? The purpose of an accounter is to note any overused words or filler sounds used as a crutch by anyone who speaks during the meeting. Those are words like you know, etc., etc. Now, how do you eliminate these filler words? First step is to become aware of them. This you can do by recording yourself speaking and listening back of it. And if you perfect your speech, filler words will not be there. Now, when I talk about my role as an accounter, I have been waiting from the beginning to catch the filler words of each speaker. Toastmaster Jagdish, the president, finished speaking. Trisha Lara D'Souza, Toastmaster of the day. Malini Hebbar, the speaker. Sangeeta Fernandez, the speaker. All finished speaking, disappointing me. I thought, let the table topic start. I can rejoice. Can you believe? Even I was shattered. All the 6 topic speakers, Dr. Anil, Nasir, Nikita, Trisha, Purnima, and Preeti, had perfect delivery of for the extempo speeches without a single filler word. Now, coming to the evaluators, Nimisha and even Geeta, even there also I couldn't find anything to rejoice. So the only little happiness I got was from timer Davin's timing reports, but that also was not great to any extent. So today I proclaim that our counter functionary should stay cancelled in Toastmasters meetings. Thank you so much.
Wow, Toastmaster Sophia, this is something innovative. I'll take it as a learning from this meeting. What a fabulous report of our counter. I'm sure people should disappoint you on your worksheet. Keep your sheet clean and neat forever. That's the beauty of this meeting. And so well crafted report. Kudos to you. It's a learning for each and every one of us. Ladies and gentlemen, give her a big round of applause.
Thank you so much.
Now let's go to the grammarian of the day, Toastmaster Vidya. Can you read out the guidelines?
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As a grammarian, my listening skills are tested because I'm supposed to listen to every speaker very carefully so that I'm able to make note of good language, good phrases that are used, and if there is any grammatical error, point out that as well. So I begin the report by saying that our first speaker had outstanding phrases and alliterations, and her evaluator has already done the job, so I won't repeat what she has said. The first speaker is quite the grammar goddess, and she has wonderful language. Our second speaker is the only one who used the word for the day apart from the Toastmaster of the day. She used the word for the day sunny. There was, however, one usage, I'm not very sure whether it was, I couldn't hear it right. She said, there's a good news. I think you could just say there's good news or the good news is. And also enroll into a driving school. You could merely say enroll in the driving school or enroll to a driving school. The Toastmaster of the day, I mean the table topic section, somebody mentioned taking the time into granted. You just say taking time for granted, or you take time, you took time for granted, or taking the time into granted is what the speaker said. Just one thing here about the table topic master. We refer to the person who's in charge of the table topic as topics master. We don't call them table topic master anymore. So I think twice or thrice the person was referred to as table topic master. So it's topics master. I will refrain from commenting on the pronunciations because there is mother tongue influence. Because every word that was used in the right context. The evaluation, the first evaluator said content is king and delivery is queen. I quite like that phrase. And she used the word thespian. And like our G has already mentioned, our second evaluator too had very good language. Thank you very much. With that, I end my grammarian's report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vidya. There's a lot to learn. We can learn some grammatical, whatever errors we have, we can put it straight and learn. It's a fabulous tag team. You know one thing, tag team is the only these three people who are always alert in the 2 hours meeting. Rest of all, maybe we spend time on mobile looking at the here and there. Like our accountant said, she was waiting for it. That means she is totally constantly looking at the speakers and the role players. This is an amazing job of the tag team. Please give them a big round of applause. Thank you so much for your wonderful job. Then moving next, I was a little bit late. I don't know how Sergeant Tam started the meeting. The meeting started at 7:04. Maybe due to the technical glitches, I could presume that. Then going into the presidential address, Toastmaster Jagdish Somaya is a seasoned Toastmaster. I'm sure he would have delivered a great speech and a motivational speech. He is a superb person with a great personality. He's always motivates each one of us. I'm sure his speech would have made our lives more meaningful. Then let's go to the Toastmaster of the day. Toastmaster Trisha Lara. This is really great to see you in such a beautiful role. Usually MCs come, they just read the guidelines and move ahead with the meeting. But today's your transitions were so lovely and so interactive. It really changed the entire perspective of this meeting, and people got involved rather than the traditional speeches, table topic. You made it very interesting. You are so talented. And really, so people also engage how to beat the heat. That was the right apt time of this summer, hit summer, and people were there. They responded, they resonated with your question by giving the changing of someone said wearing of cotton clothes or a clay pot. It was really mesmerizing. This is how a MC should be in the Toastmasters to bring alive all the members who are there. And all aspects were very good. But only my suggestion to you is when you bring in table topic master, your energy was very low. You should have given him little more about his introduction and brought him to on the screen with little bit of energy. Otherwise, you are fabulous, great job. Kudos to you, and let's give her a big round of applause. Moving ahead as table topic master, Toastmaster Vijay Prabhudevan. You had chosen very easy topics where everyone could speak. Even I could see the new Preeti, Madam Preeti Shah also speak. Initially, she hesitated, but after you gave her the topic, she really spoke better than all of us. That's the greatness in you. I feel little energy. You should have put in and invite people with little more positive energy. And we'll not mention as come and give your speech. You could always say, come and take the topic and speak on the topic. That's the only suggestion for you. Otherwise, you're always a pillar of each and every club where you go. I'm really hats off to you, ladies and gentlemen. He deserves something else. Overall, a great meeting. Great to know so many wonderful people around in the Toastmaster fraternity. And this is how the linker meetings make more memorable and educative. Today we learned so many things, whether it is our counter or the speakers or the evaluator like Nimisha. She is my colleague, I am taking her name. But nevertheless, this meeting of all, this is a lot of learning for me after I am just 3 years old in this fraternity. I found this meeting was very energetic, very educative, so much of new things to learn, so much of you have got so much of potential of each member. This is the right platform where RAP has given to us, and we are exploring our hidden talents, and this is what it is required. Nevertheless, what people say, that's not the thing. What we say is matter in the meetings. With this message, I'll hand over back to Toastmaster of the day, Trishna. Back to you, madam.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nasir, for your valuable suggestions. With that, I actually want to ask you, what is your solution to beat the heat?
Well, I would prefer to go into some hill station if it can possible to spend some time with the family, because as it is, there are a lot of school holidays and other holidays. You can go relax. Wherever you go, it will hunt you. It will never going to leave you anywhere. But try to be accommodative wherever it possible. Yes, spend some good time with family. Take them out with some greenery, some long drive. It definitely makes add some value to your summer heat.
I like that line, add some value to your summer. With that, Toastmasters, most times we engage in what is, then what we can do to make it better. Thanks to Toastmasters, I have gained amateur skills in graphic design. And I would like to show you my wallpaper that I made myself, which I think it's too bright, but it says squeeze the day. It's a play on the word squeeze because we literally are squeezing the clothes and the sweat out of the clothes. But at the same time, it is to squeeze your day to get the best out of your day, no matter the circumstances. I conclude my role as your Toastmaster for the day, and I hope your days ahead will be a little cooler with these thoughts in mind. And thank you to everyone who took the extra step to wear yellow and follow the theme. I understand it's not possible for everybody, but for those who did, thank you so much. Signing off, and I'm literally going to rummage in my freezer for some ice cream right now. Handing the meeting over to our president, distinguished Toastmaster Malini Hebbar. I think you're muted, ma'am.
Thank you, Trisha. Closing remarks will only have thank you, thank you, thank you being repeated umpteen number of times, because when you have a meeting of this kind, I think the only feeling that comes to the forefront in the heart of the ones who are at the helm of affairs is of gratitude. And first of all, I thank Vijay, actually, Prabhudevan, who has been in touch with me constantly. And I know how difficult it is for all of you who work. Most of you work from home, I suppose. I do not know. And this is a working day for you. And you made too many adjustments for our sake, beginning with the time, as Nasir said. You usually start at 8 and we made you start at 7. Apologies, but we start at 6. So I thought 2 clubs could come somewhere and meet midway. So I made it 7 so that even our members would feel okay, it's not too late for them. And even when it came to the meeting format, there are a few minute differences in the meeting format of different clubs. I know that. And you gave us a free hand to follow our own pattern. And thank you for that as well. And when it is an online meet, it is very difficult now to get members interested in the online meet. That is why ever since I took over as president, I have had only joint meetings whenever it was an online meet, because there at least we have the novelty of new members coming to us and speaking to us. We get to kind of network in terms of friendship, if not in terms of employability. In terms of friendship, we get to meet people, and that's really nice to do that, especially when you are Toastmasters from Bangalore. This is the first time this year we had a joint meeting with Toastmasters from Bangalore. Now, before I continue with my vote or note of thanks, I saw that only 10 people have voted. So may I request all those who have not voted to go to the chat box. The link is there. And Anil asked me whether guests would be allowed to vote. Anil, you have been a Toastmaster, so you are most welcome to vote. So I request all those who are here to go to the chat box and vote, take the link, use the link and vote so that I can announce the results. Meanwhile, I would also like to, after I announce the results, I would also like all of you to stay back for a group picture so that we capture the moment for posterity. So let me now just check as to how many have voted. Even now only 11 have voted, and our number is 18, right? So 7 more to vote, please. So I give you a couple of seconds to do that. If you ask me why I want voting to be done, and then the photograph, simply because I've already spotlighted our general evaluator and our topics master and our TMOD. So when I announce the results, I don't need to again search for you and spotlight you. I've been doing only that throughout the meeting. So I'm making it easier for myself that I don't have to spotlight you again. So I request all members to vote so that I can announce the results. I give you exactly 5 seconds to do that. If you don't vote by then, your vote would be waste. Don't do that for our voting of the, okay, our national voting. Please don't do that. Please do cast your vote if you haven't yet. Okay, 14 have voted. That's good. Another 4 members to vote. I think Vijayan has logged in using 2 devices probably. So maybe it is showing 18. That means only 3 more. Maybe a couple of them have logged in using 2 devices. So let me announce the results. And as I announce, I would also like to spotlight the winners. So if, as and when I call out the names, I begin with the best evaluator. The best evaluator is Toastmaster Nimisha. So if Nimisha, is Nimisha on?
I'm there. I'm there. I'm here, ma'am.
Where are you, Nimisha? Yes,
Here,
I
here.
will spotlight you. Yes, so congratulations, Nimisha, on being the best evaluator. Today we had only 2, so maybe to be grammatically right, I have to say better evaluator, since we were only 2. And now I move on to the topics, table topics speaker. Best table topic speaker is Trisha Lara D'Souza, who is already on the spotlight. So I don't have to spotlight you. And again, I don't have to. Nimisha, please switch on your, yes. And I don't have to bring anyone to spotlight because I have been chosen as the better speaker. Thank you for that. And before I move on to the gallery view, I would like to take this picture so that we have the picture of the winners. So please smile, all of you. If you have to remove your specs, you can. I can't because then I won't be able to click, I think. Yes. Okay, I have captured the picture of all the winners. I will now opt for gallery mode so that we can have the picture of all. And I request all of you to come on camera. We have Vijay, one iPhone, I don't know, Preeti, Purnima, Jagdish, Malini Mukund. Could I request all of you to come on camera? Yes, Malini has been very obedient. May I request all others also to come on camera, please? It's a small number, so I don't want to have those black squares staring at me when I click the pic. Can I have all of you come on camera? Yes. Purnima, thank you. Second prize to Purnima. Third prize to Preeti. All right. Vijay, iPhone, and Jagdish, you stand no chance of winning any prize, not even the consolation. I'm going to click now the picture. Smile, please. Okay, I'll give Preeti to settle down. All right. Shall I? Yes, that's done. And I go back to my vote of thanks, especially for the guests. Quite a few of us are members here, but I would like to very warmly thank the guests because you see the number is not an encouraging number if you consider the fact that it's a meeting of 2 clubs. But still, we crossed 20 at one point of time, but right now we are below 20. So I remain deeply indebted to the guests who have made it a point to log in. And of course, the role takers have already been mentioned and thanked by Nasir. So there is no point in wasting your time more than my time. Once again, general note of thanks, only one word of thanks to Trisha. Nasir, actually, Trisha had a brief introduction of Vijay Prabhudev because he was not supposed to be the topics master at all. So after we logged in, because he noticed that the topics master was not there, he must have quickly sent some information to Trisha and she used it. So that explains.
My apologies.
the-
My
No, no, no.
apologies.
No need to apologize at all, but I'm just explaining the situation to you. So there have been quite a few changes like this where people have stepped in. Even our grammarian, our timer, all these have been, stepneys. They have stepped in the place of others. So everybody has been doing it, but I think we are now adept at it because after all, we are Toastmasters able to get into the shoes of another role taker. But my special thanks to all those who have made these adjustments. Without further ado, I will adjourn the meeting, but you can have a few moments of fellowship after I adjourn the meeting. But I would like the guests to have a few words if you want to express yourselves, or whoever wanted to speak and didn't get the time to speak because I told Vijay to stop at 6. So if at all there were people who wanted to, the platform is yours. The Zoom platform is yours. You can speak. So I now...
Thank you, President Ma'am, for inviting me. Very overwhelmed with the beautiful session that we had from 7 onwards till now. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anil. He is when he was the Toastmaster, an office bearer also of Sulya Toastmasters Club, a very committed Toastmaster. You ask him to do anything, it is an affirmative answer from him all the time. He never ever says no. And Anil, please do attend our meetings. I've already told you this is not to hook you and to bait you and say become a member. It is only to have the pleasure of your company. So whenever we have our meeting, I will extend the invite to you. Please do come. Yes. I adjourn the meeting, but as I said, if you want to take a couple of... And Geeta Pereira is our member, but she is not able to attend any of her physical meetings because she is in her estate. So this online meeting gave her the chance to be with us. So special welcome and thanks to Geeta also. Yes, Nasir wants to be excused. Yes, Nasir, thank you. Thank you for your presence. Yes. All right. Okay. Everybody wants to be excused, I think. So once again, thank you very much, all of you. Let's hope to meet again online or on site, whatever it is. Let's hope to meet again. This has been a good meeting. As they say, the number never matters. It is the quality that matters. And I'm sure that every one of us will agree that the meeting was of good standard. And all of us who logged in were the ones to gain from the meeting. So we don't have to regret and say we were the losers. Okay. Thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Malini ma'am.
Very dramatic, like a South Indian movie. The voice.
The echo.
It was nice. I am your Sergeant at Arms, Sophia. So it was very nice having all the Bangalore group with us. It was wonderful to give the different types of vocabulary, speeches, and it was interesting. And let me want to tell you, I was made the Sergeant at Arms just by Malini because she wants me to attend the meeting at any cost because I have to open the meeting. So she wanted to make sure that I am there in the meeting. So she made me the Sergeant at Arms. So because the security and the safety of the members are in my hands.
Good hands.
Nice meeting all of you.
Yes, everybody.
Happy good night.
Good night. Yes. Bye-bye, everybody.
Night.
Sophie, you rocked today. And so did our TMOD.
Thank you so much. And so did you.
Yes.
Good night.
Thank you so much, Malini ma'am, for arranging the meeting. A lot of learnings started with prayer and definitely a lot of learning for all of us also, the Impression Club also. We'll meet again.
Yes.
If possible, meet in Mangalore.
The promise.
Mangalore. Sure.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. I'll share the link of the meeting with you.
Definitely, ma'am.
Photos, I clicked only 2 because I had too many things to do. So I could not click photos. So I've clicked.
Hope
Today
the
you
photo.
wore many hats today. Very nice, very nice. Thank you, ma'am.
So photos are only 2. I will
Sure.
send them, but I'll send you the recorded. Thing.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Good night, Mr. Vijay Prabhudevan.
Night, Sophie, ma'am.
Night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Good.